A Canadian with two jobs can't qualify for a mortgage in Canada, but a guy living in the Middle East can, and he doesn't pay any Canadian tax. Make that make sense. People say the foreign buyers ban actually did something and is stopping foreigners from buying, but the reality is they can still get around it. Canada makes it extremely easy to become a permanent resident. There's multiple paths to entry, and they even guide you through it on their website. And here's the thing, you don't need to be a resident of Canada to have a permanent residency status in Canada, meaning immigration wise, you're effectively Canadian, you're a permanent resident, but you don't have to be here. And there's lots of people who do that. So they're owning Canadian property, getting around the ban, but living back in their home country. So you can have a PR card, live in Dubai, and pay $0 in tax. I know somebody who does this. He lives in the Middle East, but he's a Canadian citizen, not a resident. And he buys real estate in Canada, lends mortgages in Canada. He pays zero personal income tax in Canada and zero in his Middle Eastern country as well. So meanwhile, Canadian families live here, get taxed here, and can't qualify for the stress test because of where interest rates and housing prices are at right now. So we made a foreign buyers ban that doesn't stop foreign money, doesn't stop foreigners, doesn't protect Canadians, and somehow makes it harder for people who actually live here. How are Canadians supposed to compete with people who don't actually live here and are buying up these houses? This is exactly why I started building a business south of the border in the US, because I saw the craziness here and the fact that the numbers don't make sense. And I decided to look places where numbers do make sense. For example, I bought this house in North Carolina and it's an absolute banger, needed barely anything in renovations. And I picked it up for under 150,000 US. Here's another one that we bought and renovated. We bought it for just under $60,000 US in Pomona Park, Florida. So what do you think? Should Canadians in general be looking outside of Canada? Let me know below.